If you struggle with shyness or social anxiety, check out our free No BS training course with actual useful advice you can do from home. None of that just get out there nonsense. The link is in the description below. For now, let's get to today's question.
Why do you even want one? You are an introvert. You have all the peace of mind you can have and you are willing to destroy it. How brutal is that? I can write a whole long list of reasons why you should not go for one, but let's get straight to the point. Girls like guys who talk and talk a lot, who are expressive and, let's say, kind of social animal too. Let's say you satisfy the third criteria, you just can't the rest. I have known my fair share of introverts, and as far as my knowledge is concerned, you are a guarded species. You tend to talk a lot less, think a lot, and you have a world of your own away from this fake one. So now it's up for you to decide. Do you really want to fake visit the restaurants in your city dating her when you wish to stay back at home and relax? Do you really want to talk when you actually are quiet, comfortable in your silence? Don't desire to get a girlfriend. Find someone who is perfectly comfortable in your silence, whom you are willing to get your guards down. The right person will give you enough space and would never let you feel left out. You will notice that things will work out between you two. Till then, sit back, relax, be what you are, the girl who will be genuinely interested and you will reach out to you. She might be one of your besties. Keep an eye, P. You said you are introvert. I am an introvert, and it never stopped me from talking to my crushes. You know, the best thing about being an introvert, we may face problems striking up a conversation, but once we are in the zone, there is hardly any extrovert or ambivert out there who can outlast us. We love knowledge, deep knowledge. Thus, when we talk in the zone, we go so deep that even our audience are amazed at how awesome we are. I am awesome, you are awesome. Just believe that. Now that we have identified the problems, let's look at how to get rid of your approach anxiety, or the fear of striking up a conversation. Practice is the key. Go out and start talking to random people, especially the ones you are not interested in, or best the aunties and elderly people, as they seek more attention than others, asking them the time, or the route to a place nearby, or an address, and just try to strike up a small conversation. Once you are comfortable asking random not-so-good-looking people about those stuffs, then go out there and ask for opinions on different stuffs, like which is the best movie theater around, or if you are wearing something cool, ask about that, and then try striking up a conversation with kids, or people of slightly above your age whom you are still not interested in. Then ask opinion-related questions to the good-looking sisters or sister-in-laws. Then once you have come up the ladder of good looks, talk to girls your age, who are not so good-looking, then the ones that are fairly good-looking, and then the drop-dead gorgeous ones. Now you have built up confidence and experience of talking to people. So now you can go and talk to your crush. Best of luck, mate. If natural selection was going to eliminate introverts, we'd have died out a long time ago. But we're still here. And we're everywhere. We're kind of quiet, so you don't notice. Like ninjas. But we only rarely kill people. Anyway, I've met all of my friends through just two simple scenarios. 1. We were both in some particular place to do something that we both enjoyed, or something that we both were required to do. School, work, sports, hobbies, etc. 2. Friends of friends that I met through the above. If you show up in the same places enough times, eventually the interactions move from hello to what's your name, to hey, nicely done, or here's a suggestion for next time, or can you believe that guy over there, what was he thinking? And eventually, it can take months. You're having whole conversations with those people, and maybe even becoming friends. And then once you're comfortable around a few of those people, eventually you meet their friends. And sometimes you make friends with their friends. And sometimes those friendships last. Sometimes friendships turn into marriages. It happened to me. I can't promise to help you find another introvert, but I met my non-introverted wife on OkCupid. Otherwise I can understand the difficulty. Bars and clubs don't work for obvious reasons. After a while, meeting new people through friends happens less and less. The other thing to do is, if you have a hobby or passion, to join a group or two that shares the same interest. You like running? Join a running group. You want to save the animals? Join some animal rescue group, though it would require socializing. As an introvert, I find it much easier to socialize in a setting where I know I share something in common with that group. That way you always have something to talk about. This reminds me of the movie The Prestige. You're watching for the trick, but you don't really want to know. Sometimes the trick is that there is no trick. The short answer is, we don't. The longer answer is, people have a way of making room for the things that are most important to them, even if it may be difficult for others to appreciate how difficult this is for them. Some people are slightly introverted, and just want a little time to themselves to recover after social occasions. That's easy to understand, and the solution is just to be judicious with your social outings and give yourself time between then. Others, like myself, exist constantly in that state of being exhausted and overwhelmed by others. That is my natural state, not some odd mood I retreat into temporarily after socializing with strangers. So it is rare that I feel genuinely lonely, and it takes me a while to recognize the feeling. Either way, every so often the desire for sympathy and social interaction eventually reaches a level high enough to push you out of your comfort zone and make you take risks that you normally wouldn't. The internet is a great help. We probably meet most of the people we know either online, through various small group meetups, or via a friend of a friend, casually.